Hello everyone, it's Ms. Thomas, and today we are going to do the intro to solids. Today, specifically, we are going to be looking at polyhedron, which are figures whose surfaces are polygons. As you may recall, we can refer to the parts of the polyhedron with the terms face, edge, and vertex. So the faces are the flat sides. The edges are where two faces meet. And the vertex is where three or more faces meet. So you may get a problem like this where it asks you how many vertices, edges, and faces are in the polyhedron. So looking at vertices are really these corners. So S, W, V, U, R, and T back there. So that's 6 vertices. The edges are these line segments that join the faces. So we're up to 4. This is an edge. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then our faces are the gray pieces, these rectangular pieces that make up the sides. So we have this piece up here, back there, the back, which is made by RSTU, the bottom, and this front side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the second part, as this is just part A, is TV an edge? Why or why not? I wouldn't even need to look at a thing for this because TV is a segment. When I connect TV, that just goes, it's a segment, but it goes through a face, so it is not an edge. Because it's not where the faces meet. So now we have Euler's formula, and even though it looks like Euler, it's Euler, and that's F plus V equals E plus 2. And F, V, and E stand for faces, vertices, and edges. So if you add the faces and the vertices, it is going to be equal to the edges plus 2. So we're going to use that to find the missing value. So if we have 12 faces and 30 edges, how many vertices do we have? So if we use our F plus V equals E plus 2, 12 plus V is equal to 30 plus 2. So the vertices is going to be 32 minus 12, which is 20. The next idea we want to identify is cross-sections, which are intersections of solids in planes. So basically you want to think about what shape do you get when you cut into something. So let's pretend you had a birthday cake. It's a very ugly birthday cake. So it's one of those cylindrical birthday cakes. And if we cut into it in a triangular pattern at the top, oops, not too far. What shape is the cross section? So if we really only cared about this cross section right here, and you can see it's a rectangle. Even if we're cutting a circular cake, we might end up with a rectangular figure.